Welcome to the Mary Manners Show, starring Mary Manners.
Oh, look, it's good to see you. I missed you these past couple days. Yay, we get to be together again, and it's Monday, and we have some fun things to talk about today. How are you? Oh, listen, when you say hi to me today, I want those of you who did it, those of you who took your fitness test on Friday to see how much you improved, I want you to tell me what you improved in. Did you get 5 more sit-ups? Did you do 10 more push-ups? Tell me about your progress on Friday when you took your fitness test if you did that. And if not, just say hi. Wait a second. Are you saying Tristan's birthday is today? Happy birthday, Tristan. You're 7? 7 is such an awesome number. Thank you for spending your birthday with me. Oh, hey, Eva and Nora and Ellie. Oh, yay. Oh, hey, Tarabi family. I'm glad to see y'all again. Wow. Hello, everyone. I hope you had a good Saturday and Sunday. I had the best weekend. It just was so fun, and the sun was out, so that made me happy. And I went on a long walk with Mr. Manners, so that made me happy. Oh, hey, Angie and Sophie. Hi. Yes, you know what? Yes, girls, please send me a video clip. You can still do that. We will use them. We haven't finalized our ad, but we'll probably make more than one ad for the Mary Manners Show. So please, please, I'd love for you to send me a 10-15 second video clip of why you like the Mary Manners Show. Love it, love it. Hey, Sage and Coral. Hey, Yasna from Maryland. Hey, Luke and Levi and Caleb in Pennsylvania. Hi, Miss Manners from Hennessy. Hello, Hennessy. Hey, Sienna and Heartland and Henry and Camille and Christy. Y'all, thank you for being here. It is such a special week that we have in front of us. I'm so excited to talk about it. Okay, y'all keep saying hello to me. I'd love for you to send some videos in. By the way, over on the Mary Manners YouTube channel, Manny, the Mannerly Chipmunk, is releasing episode 3's game show quiz. So every week, Manny's going to release these quizzes so you can test if you remember what Mary Manners taught you. So go over and see if you can remember. Hey, McKenna and Parker in Iowa. And hey, Lucas. Y'all, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, are you ready to learn? Are you ready to learn an etiquette skill? I hope you all talked on last Friday with your family more about what it means to show etiquette towards those with disabilities. Well, today we're going to kind of follow up that conversation with talking a little bit about how we can show etiquette towards the elderly. Now, what is the elderly, you might ask? Well, I'm feeling a little elderly these days myself. It means someone much older than us. Hey, Nathan and Miriam. And so sometimes if we're not careful, we can make the elderly feel like we don't care about them or that what they have to say is not that important. Let me give you an example. One time, I was at a family gathering and everyone was just chit-chatting and talking and lots of noise and lots of laughter. And I looked over and I saw this little elderly woman who was visiting the family for a holiday dinner, and nobody was talking to her, and she was sitting in a chair by herself, kind of over in the corner. Here's the thing, you all. I know I've been teaching you what it means to have etiquette. And etiquette is about helping those around us to feel what? Tell me, what is it? Valued and comfortable. And so because you're a lady and I'm a lady, because some of you are gentlemen, it means that we take the initiative, meaning we act first to go out and help others to feel valued. And so what did I do is I walked over to her and sat down beside her, and I really didn't know her. And I said, hello, my name. And I told her my name, and I said, tell me about you. Tell me who you know and how do you know the people that are here? Are you friends with them? Are you family members? And tell me about your life. What about your family? And tell me something fun you've done lately. And what are you looking forward to with the holidays? And I just started asking her some questions. And we had this really wonderful conversation. You see, kids, it doesn't matter if you're 5 years old, 7 years old, 12 years old. You are old enough to go have conversation with those much older than you. And so one of the most important ways that we can make the elderly feel valued is to talk to them, is to sit down beside them and talk to them. Ask them questions about their life. Let me tell you a little story to help you understand why it's so important we talk to the elderly. Let's pretend for a second that you were walking down a path through the woods. And all of a sudden, you came to a fork in the road. It went right or it went left. Now, you looked at the way on the left and you said, that way looks a lot further and looks like it has a lot more hills to climb. But you looked on the path on the right and it was a shorter path and looked like you would get to your destination much quicker. So you started to go down the path on the right, and there was a little old man sitting on a bench right beside you. And all of a sudden he said, oh, watch your step, little one. There's a secret trap just before you on the right that a troll has set for you. You better take the path on the left. And you're thinking, a troll? A trap? Does this old man know what he's talking about? Has he lost his marbles? Should I listen to him? Would you? The thing is that those who have gone before us have learned so much. They've seen more than you and me have seen. They've had more experiences than you and I have had. One would be wise to listen to the elderly as they teach us and warn us and show us the way. If I were you, I would listen to that little old man. And although the path on the left might be longer, it might save us from being in a trap. That's just an example of why it's helpful for us too to listen to those much older than us. One time years ago, it was Valentine's Day. Do you all like Valentine's Day? I love getting those little sweethearts, those little candy sweethearts. They are my favorite. Well, Mr. Manners has a couple of restaurants. And so it was Valentine's Day, and my little son was 3 years old. And my husband, Mr. Manners, had to work at the restaurant because that's a big day that people like to take their sweethearts out to eat. And so I was home alone for Valentine's Day, and I was kind of feeling sad. I was kind of feeling sorry for myself because I didn't have anything to do on Valentine's Day. But so me and my little son Sawyer were just kind of hanging out, watching a little TV. And all of a sudden I said, nope, I am not going to sit here and feel sorry for myself on Valentine's Day. Come on, Sawyer. So me and Sawyer got in the car and we drove down to the local grocery store. And I walked in and I went over to the florist in the grocery store and I said, how much would you sell me 50 roses? And I'm going to be giving them away to the elderly. So would you give me a discount? Well, it was kind of late on Valentine's Day and they had all these extra red roses that they had not sold. So they gave me a really good deal. And me and Sawyer went to a local nursing home. A nursing home is kind of like a hospital, but it's where a lot of elderly people go and stay when they can't really take care of themselves and they need some help. So we just walked into that nursing home and me and Sawyer held these roses. And every time we passed someone, we'd say, would you like a rose? And if they said yes, we would hand them a rose and say, Happy Valentine's Day. And we gave away all of those roses that night. And you all, it was the best Valentine's Day I had ever had. We had so much fun. And did you know that I met a lady that night that I was so intrigued with her? Me and Sawyer went back to visit her for years afterwards. So we walked into her room and she was laying on a bed and she actually couldn't move. But she, with her eyes, she saw that someone came in and she said, who are you and what are you doing here? So I told her we were bringing her a rose and we gave it to her and I started asking her questions. Do you know what I learned about her? When she was a young girl, she worked at the University of Tennessee and she was instrumental in developing the refrigerator and kind of all that the refrigerator could do. Now you're probably thinking, the refrigerator? Kids, we haven't always had refrigerators. Back a long time ago, before you were born, people had to get big chunks of ice. And there was something called an ice box. And you would put some ice in an ice box to keep your food cold. And it was a lot of trouble because you know what happens to ice. What happens to it? It melts. So you always had to be putting more ice in your ice box. So when the refrigerator was discovered, it was so exciting. Like you could keep food in the refrigerator for a really long time. So she tested all of this food to find out how long it would last in the refrigerator and how cold you should keep your refrigerator. She was the most fascinating woman and we became such good friends. Another time, you all, when I was in college, I was kind of missing my grandparents because I had moved far away from my grandparents when I went to college. And I missed having an older person in my life to talk to because I've always loved talking to the elderly. And so I found out that I could adopt a grandparent. And I did. I adopted this little man and he became my adopted grandfather. And he also was at a little nursing home. And I would go visit him once a week. And do you know what he taught me? He taught me how to plant a garden because we made a little mini garden right outside of his window. And he would show me, he was in a wheelchair, but he would tell me what to do and I would do it. And he taught me how to make the dirt ready to plant vegetables. And he taught me when to plant vegetables and what vegetables you should plant beside each other and which ones you should not plant beside each other. And I learned so much. Kids, one of the best ways to show etiquette towards the elderly is to listen to them and talk to them and at times help them. Just like those with disabilities, we don't usually start helping without asking, but we can say, ma'am, would you like me to carry your groceries for you? Or, sir, can I get the door for you? Or, ma'am, I'd be happy to hold my umbrella over you. Or, grandmother, grandfather and you just ask them ways that you can help them. Please let me set the table for you. I would love to pick the weeds in your flower garden for you. It's one of the best ways to show etiquette towards the elderly. So kids, tonight or today, one of your homework assignments, get your homework book out and let's open it to a new page. And all I want you to do is think if there's anything that you can do for someone who is much older than you this week. Sometimes it's just calling them and asking them questions. Maybe you haven't talked to your grandmother in a little while, and to just call. And you can decide before you make the call what questions you're going to ask. Remember how Mary Manners is always teaching you to have questions ready? So homework number 1 is think, THINK. And that's all you have to write down is think about something you can do this week to show etiquette towards the elderly that you know or that you may get to know. Okay, you all, that's your etiquette lesson today. Now I have something special that I want to give you and something that's going to keep you busy all week long. So yes, the Mary Manners Show is now going to be on Mondays. So today is our only show this week. Now don't be sad, you all. The fact that we get to be together once a week is just lovely. And I'm excited because I'm going to keep you busy all week long. So this is what I'm going to help you make this week. It's called My Easter Book. Did you all know that this coming Sunday is Easter? I love Easter. But one thing that I know helps us appreciate it so much more is when we prepare our hearts and our minds for Easter. And so you're going to get a link, and it's going to give you 6 days of activities, small little activities that you're going to do starting today to make sure that your heart and mind is ready for Easter. So for instance, today, this is what your page looks like. And basically, you're going to go sit outside today if it's not raining. You know what? If it's raining, I still want you to go sit outside. Just put an umbrella above your head. And I want you to sit there, unless it's freezing cold. And I want you to sit there for 5 or 10 minutes quietly, not talking, and just listen and look around. And you're going to pay attention to the sounds and sights of spring. And in this little spot on your book, you're going to draw or write why you think spring is a sign of Easter and what it means. And then the next day, you're going to, I'll give you a little tidbit of what you're going to do. The next day, you're going to read a couple of verses in the scriptures, and then you're going to be washing each other's feet. You'll have to read your little book to find out why you're going to wash each other's feet. Does that sound gross or what? It's going to be awesome, you all. Awesome. On Wednesday, what are you going to do? Oh, on Wednesday, you're going to find a little flower that you're going to take to your book. And you're going to have to read your book to find out why. On Thursday, what are you going to have to do? Oh, on Thursday, you're going to write a poem. On Friday, you're going to make a special Easter egg that's yours and special, and it's going to be so fun. On Saturday, you're going to decorate your Easter dinner table. Oh, I can't wait for you to see all the ideas that you can do. And on Sunday, which is Easter, you're going to make a special recipe for some bread called the empty tomb. Now, don't bind your book until the end of the week because you're going to want to just be able to write easily on all of your pages. Y'all, it's going to be so fun. You're going to love this book. And it's going to give you a little special activity to do each and every day, which is going to get you ready for Easter. I can't wait for you to do all of these activities. You're going to have so much fun. Okay, it's almost your sister's birthday. Well, tell me your sister's name so I can go ahead and wish her a happy birthday. You all, I want to thank you for coming today. I'm excited for you to have a wonderful week of Easter. I want to say thank you for spending time with me. It's just my favorite part of my day. I just love you, and I know that God loves you, and He's excited to celebrate this week with you. I want you to tell me bye. I want you to say hello. I want you to tell me what you're excited about this week. Does anyone have a question that you would like to ask Mary Manners right now? Oh, Jojo, it's Jojo's birthday this week. Jojo, have the best birthday this week. I hope it's just a great day. Anyone, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to ask Mary Manners any question that you want about anything. Does anyone have a question? An etiquette question? An Easter question? A food question? You know I like to talk about food. A hair question? I don't know. Let's see. Bye. Bye, Peter's family. Bye, Nathan and Miriam. Y'all have a good week. So parents, the link to this Easter book I'm going to put on my Facebook page as soon as we sign off today. So you'll be able to find it right there on the Facebook Etiquette Factory page. Remember, kids, go over to the YouTube page and take your manners quiz. Where do you find the book? Okay, I just answered that, right? So you're going to see it right after I end the show. Oh, happy Easter to you too, Allison family. You're so welcome. Jesus loves you as well. Bye, Eva, Nora, Ellie. Bye, you all. Have a great day. Oh, happy Easter. Oh, Ninmeyer family or Ninnemeyer family. No, I remember now. Meyer family, right? Thank you and happy Easter. Y'all, bye. Bye, you all. Bye. When is my birthday? My birthday is May the 17th. So it's in about another month and a half. Thank you for asking. Oh, bye, Eaton family. Y'all have a great day. Bye. Bye, Bodley family. Oh, happy Easter, Sienna and Heartland. What am I making for Easter dinner? That is a great question. You know, we always kind of have traditional ham, and we always have some really fun potatoes. These potatoes that are drenched in Parmesan cheese and Swiss cheese. They're delicious. And then I always make this 7-layer salad that has different layers of yummy goodness. And then I also always make this strawberry salad that's covered with a cream cheese topping. And we usually always have homemade rolls. The empty tomb rolls are new rolls that I'm going to make this year. So thank you for asking. Okay, yay, thanks. Bye, y'all. Bye, everyone. Have the best day.